Hey yo, what is up everyone? PvP Gamer here and I'm back with another video. So today you might see some changes my money up there. Sold the windmill, but I also purchased a little silage pit. Now, I know what you guys are probably saying, you're stupid because harvest is very close and you could just make the rest of your money from trees this year, which I'm very aware I can do. But I wanted to, just do what is gonna make the farm money in the short term, which is silage here. You know, estimate if we get like 70,000 liters, that's like $40,000. And then you guys saw last episode, I made like $20,000 off trees. So if we went this route, we could make a ton of money. So, what we're gonna do today, we're gonna make money. All of this grass right around here, everything's getting cut down. There's big grass area back behind the trees, behind those sheds back there. It's all getting cut up. We have $13,000 to play with, like 4,000 of it's going to go to the mower, a couple hundred's going to the loading wagon, and the rest of the money is going towards the windrower. That's about where we are right now. It cost me 8,000 for $8,000 for that silage pit because of all the grass that they had to remove. If I would have went and done the grass, then it probably wouldn't have been that much. But they had to do the grass, so yeah, that's my fault. Also digging up and, securing the tires, that's another thing they did. But we're in here. We're coming at this silage hard. Tomorrow, the fields will probably be ready. Well, by next vlog, which is a few days from now. So, you know, the fields will be ready to harvest. And off recording, off vlogging, I'll probably cut some more trees down. I mean, last vlog was like only tree cutting. So I'm not going to endure you with that, but I'll show you trees that I cut down so you guys know that I didn't take out a loan or anything. But yeah, it's just kind of, I mean, it's rough. It's rough out here. And, it's just not working out how farms normally work out, which is just farm. So we're going to have $2,000 left over. And that sounds good, and it is good for what we had before. But it's not that great in the grand scheme of things. Cause we'll hook up to this mower, we'll go in and see their prices on the harvester. Now, I'm new here, they're not gonna give me any deals. This is my first year here, they're going to get as much money out of me as they want. But let's take a look at their harvester. So they have these two, which are 46,000. So 46,000 plus the header, which is another 10,500. So that's 40, that's 56. So 56, 57,000 we'll say is what we're going to have to get for a 4.5 meter harvester. Which, once we get that, I don't think there's a way that we can bankrupt our farm. I strongly believe that we get that, we're going to be set. We're good. We're going to thrive as a farm. And one day, you never know, one day I might try to start up a little civilization around here. Probably not, but you know, maybe. And if I do, I'll need a lot of things. A lot of green, paper, money, you know. Need a lot of money for that. But I mean, it's like 65,000 for a new partial, which I mean, it's not out of the question. It's doable if we just do a lot of silage, which is what I'm planning on doing for at least the first part until we get a lot of fields that we'll have to plow up, you know. Silage is what's going to keep this farm running, because even if the field, let's say worst case scenario, I can't afford the harvester this year. Field dies. Plow it up, replant, refertilize. Seed and fertilizer costs from this year, that'll be down the drain. But then I'll be able to afford the harvester because of silage. And yeah. So worst case scenario, silage is going to save the farm. Which is what it's already going to do. But let's see how this cuts. So we want to lower it. We're going to want to unfold it. We're just going to start from here, I guess. Get all of this grass out from the side of here. So 7 miles per hour. Honestly, not bad. Like, it's truthfully not horrible. I feel like with our older tractor, the Ferguson, we would not be going 7. But we're going 7 now, so that's all that really matters. We'll clean up this area. Yeah, there we go. All these bushes that we're just mowing out of here, man. Making this place look so much better than it was just looking. And the tire. And we also need to mow up all of this bushes and stuff for the silage pit. We need to be able to see what we're putting in and where we're putting it. Now we're missing some bushes, but you know, that's just the way things are. You get everything, most likely not. Or you're not going to get everything. That's just, you know, we'll get it next time, sort of thing. But this will make our, so all of these weeds hopefully won't grow back. All these like little flowers and stuff may grow back, hopefully won't. Just want everything to look good. That's what we're going for here. We're going for the grass, obviously, is why we're cutting it. But also make everything look a bit better. Because if it's not looking good, then what are we really doing? Let's head around back here. Around these trees. And I'll show you what we're going to be time-lapsing today. We'll mow up all of this eventually. Actually, we might do that today. But there is a trail here. We'll follow this trail out to this area. Now, I think we're going to just cut like half of this. Because of the fact that I don't know how much is going to fit in that pit. And I really need stuff to fit in that pit. I can't really afford to leave grass just sitting out. And we'll bring up the little map here so you guys can see where we're going. We have parcel 26. So we'll like turn up here. And we'll just turn right here to keep it nice and neat. Now most likely we'll be able to fit everything in that's here. So I don't know, I might cut more, but I will throw this on a time lapse and I will see you guys after that time lapse. Alrighty. Now, I'm pretty confident that that's all going to fit in the pit. And if that does, that's good. Because I want to clean up this area right here a bit more. We'll mow it all up, get a little bit of cleaning done here. But I should probably, I should just not even worry about that. Alright, so this is 2 out of 3 on going to the shop to bring back stuff. So we're going to bring back the windrower because, well, we can't do the loading wagon without the windrower. Well, we could, but it would take a little while. So I did check inside the silos. I don't know if I said this already. I checked inside the silos and there is a bit of grain of various types. So there's that to sell. That could make us a couple thousand. We just need to get the couple thousand to get the trailer. Because I don't know about you guys, but I wouldn't want to watch me go back and forth to the shop like 10 times with the trailer that we have. It would be actually more than 10 times. It would be like 20 or 30 times. That would just be a waste of gas. And with that gas money that we would waste, we should just buy a new trailer. And we need one anyway for the harvester because I don't feel like unloading at 1,000 liters at a time. Them silos, when I was in them, they weren't rusted on the inside, which is a good sign, which means we won't need new silos yet. There were a few spots that I just patched up that were actually starting to rust through. And yeah, it won't last for a very long time. But nevertheless, it'll last for what we need it to, and then we can always sell it for scrap, which will be actually a decent amount of money. Does this? No. I mean, sell it for some scrap metal. Should be a lot I mean, even though it's rusted, they'll still buy it for a decent amount just for the amount of metal that we're selling. Apparently this thing's paint, whoever painted this did not do a good job, but whatever. It could be completely worn off and screwed up and everything, and as long as it works, that's all I really care about. Now, I'm sure this could just be dirt also, and if that's the case, we could just get a power washer and power wash that off, but then again, that's more money that I don't have. So it looks like I don't care right now. I'll wipe off the little gauges just so I could see what they are and what I'm going at. because, well, gauges are kind of important. But before I bought this tractor, I was thinking about a cab tractor. That was obviously, this is like the least expensive tractor I think I've ever purchased. But I was thinking about a tractor with a cab, and well, this one was like $2,000 or $3,000 less. No, I think it was like $6,000 less. And it was more horsepower, so this tractor really was just a no-brainer. I'll unfold this. We will lower this and we'll turn it on. We will try to turn it on. Oh, stupid me. PTO wasn't attached. Now we'll turn it on. Yeah. Oh crap, missing some pieces. 11 miles per hour, guys. This is kind of insane. I mean, it only requires 30 horsepower, but that mower required 10 and I was only doing 7. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to get this stuff, but that's fine. No, I think I'll definitely have to mow more because if this is the swaths over again from this first cut of grass here, we're definitely going to be able to fit more. But we will see what we have. I mean, those are pretty decent swaths. I mean, they could be smaller. Although a lot of things on this farm could be smaller. They're the best for the money that we had, okay? We'll put it that way. Now we need to mow almost everything that's here. We'll need to re-dirt these paths too. I'm guessing grass will just keep on popping up out of them. But nevertheless, we are going to get this lower. We're going to start on this side and we're going to do another, you guessed it, time lapse. So I will, this one's going to be a very short one. I'll see you guys once we're done. Alrighty, so we are done for the time being. I have a very strong feeling that we will be doing that again today, because we are filling up this silage pit. It's going to be full. We're going to have, to make it worth it, at least 70,000 liters of silage in there. Well, of grass that we're turning into silage. And I don't think what we cut is 70,000, so why are we putting this away? That's like a very good question. But in case it is, it'll be away, so. Oh, I just punched that. Look, I mean, look how big this one tractor wheel is, almost the space that entire tractor. So we have this grass, we have that grass back there. How it's looking right now, if this isn't enough, then we'll cut the other half that I left off back there. If this is enough, then we have kind of a system of silage where one thing grows and we wait till the other thing. One side grows and we cut the other side, and then the other side grows and cut the other side. And, you know, it's the norms. But if not, that's going to be one big field and we'll just cut it each time, which will be longer time lapses, where we could just get a bigger silage pit. Well, eventually, I showed you in the shop upgrades to the silage pit. And you know, now on, before we get the fields plowed, we'll cut them into grass and throw them in the silage pit. Because what else are we going to do? Waste that grass? We don't have money to be wasting grass. We don't have that waste grass money. Who do you think we are? Finally turn our lights off. Yeah, I think it's just dirt getting everywhere. Which makes sense because it's the open cab design. Honestly, this open cab's nice. I like it. It's old, it's vintage, but I like it. And it's serving us very well. By the way, once we do all of this silage cutting or grass cutting, I will do the math and I'll see exactly. I just want to. Alright, yeah. Oh god. Hold on. Um, that's just a tiny issue. Honestly, most of our land's flat and I think it'll be fine. This tractor just is very low, and that's why it's that low to the ground. But like I just said, we have mostly flat land. Tipping it might be interesting, but that's a story for another day. So I think we already have 2 time lapses, and it might be 4, depending. Honestly, if we have to cut more, I'm just jump cutting. The rest of this video is going to be jump cuts. So, that's because one, time lapses are fun, but they get annoying after the third one. Two, there's very limited music choices for time lapse, which is why you guys heard the same music in all my time lapses. And it's getting shorter because of copyright and people buying out the music without knowledge to me, and I use them and get copyright claimed. So that's only happened to one of the songs so far. There's the 2 songs that I know are not copyrighted. I had to find that one song that isn't deleted out of my music folder. But here we are. Oh well, this is actually working pretty good, all things considered. So this holds 15,000 liters. Now that sounds like a lot, but in the grand scheme of things, if I'm trying to do at least 70,000 liters of silage, which is my goal, and I hope I can fit it into this area right here. If I can't, well, I'm not doing 70. But my goal is 70. For the current prices, it'll make me a $40,000 richer. And if I can't do 70 and the prices stayed kind of the same, well, we are in trouble. Because if I can't make 40,000 liters per silage cycle, or $40,000, I can make the other 20 off trees. That's what I'm saying. If I can, once this video is over, as I've already said, I'm going to do off-camera tree cutting because it's boring on camera at this point. And yes, we need to cut out all of this grass. All of it needs to be cut. I want to get the first load. I'll get all of this grass picked up. But yeah, all of this needs to be cut. And I cut right to the boundary too, apparently. Well, not right to it, but like pretty damn close. Oh, I've turned this way too sharp. That was me turning sharp, that's not this tractor having problems pulling it. The required horsepower on this loading wagon's 40. So this tractor definitely pulls it. And we are basically full. And we're full. So we're going to go and tip this. This is 15,000 liters. Which means only, like, in the grand scheme of things, a few $1,000s. By the way, this tractor looks small for this, and it is. This is our biggest tractor though, so like that little Ferguson that you can see in that shed is not going to do this. So I need to get as far back as possible, but I need to stay in the boundary. So we'll try this. Yeah, we'll just try it right here. Alright, now, damn it. The one thing I did want to do was go up and back past these tires. But fill level chaff is 15,000, so it's all in here. We are making a mountain. This thing should be able to climb up it. It'll take a while to compact, but next load will drop right here and then, you know, up and up and up and up. But we're going to go and, you know what, maybe we'll be able to mow all this up too. I want to mow this because this is our main, obviously, logging road right there. And if I just mow that up, it'll be a lot neater, a lot cleaner. And, you know, it'll look better. So we can go out a little farther that way also. That's the thing that we could do. But there's already, what, 2 rocks in my way for picking everything up? Yeah, 2 rocks and a couple of trees. But we need to mow literally everything we can right here. And we need to get everything fermenting by 12 o'clock. It's almost 8 o'clock. So we're very tight. And I'm hoping next vlog here we're going to be able to sell all this silage. Actually, next vlog, if we can't sell all this silage, our field's not going to get harvested. That's like bottom line, that's what's going to happen. So we're going to have 30,000 liters of silage in there, which is good. Oh, crap. We're going to need to... I'm thinking about the Ferguson for front loader. Crap. I'm going to have to look at the, yeah, I'll figure it out. I know this could have a front loader and it might need to. Because I don't know if that Ferguson front loader is going to be able to reach over the trailer that we might be getting. But I have to figure out what trailer we might be getting. You see what I mean with this whole everything being the issue because of how small our tractors are. This one's obviously the bigger tractor. So if we need, you know, a front loader that's taller, we'll have to go with this one. But I want one on the Ferguson because I don't want to have to keep on detaching the trailer every time. Because that's a lot of extra work. So, yeah, we're gonna have to figure that out before next episode. By we, I mean me. Call up some, call up the dealership or go up there and see, hey, what's the deal with your trailers? And if I need one that did this for this size of equipment, can you do one? Or what would be the best one? So that's 30,000, which means if I get 100,000 in here, that'll boost profits and be just better overall. So I think we're gonna have one more mowing time lapse. I think mowing time lapse will show you guys what all I've mowed up and I'm mowing up. Mowing, picking up all that. So I think that will be good. And I'm doing this all in real time, I guess you guys are seeing this because, yeah, I'm talking through plans and stuff. But what we are going to do is drop this, go pick up the mower, and start mowing. So we'll just put this we'll just put this right here. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, that really goes up higher. So like a cab tractor would be what we want. And this is getting really dirty. Now I was saying, oh yeah, I'll be fine with it. I might want, I mean, what, 1 hour of use? I mean, how much dirtier can it get before, I absolutely need to buy a pressure washer? But whatever. I mean, that tractor has a bit of time on it and it's not really that dirty. But I mean, I wasn't cutting grass with it. I think that's where the problem's coming in here. But we're gonna get to mowing because this is like essential task that needs to be done. As stupid as it sounds. If I don't do this mowing, we're not going to be able to harvest. And that is like very real right there. I don't know, I guess soybeans grow fast. Or whatever conditions it was growing in. It just grew really damn fast. And if I knew it was going to grow that fast, I wouldn't have planted it this soon. Or as soon as I did. Because, yeah, that's an obvious issue that I can't really deal with. You know. If I went into this moving here and they're like, hey man, the conditions are going to be, really good for growing these types of crops. And if you're not ready to grow them and harvest them, then you might run into some complications. So, just try not to do them until you're ready. I would have been like, alright, thank you for the warning. But no, that's not what happened. But it's forcing us to do this. And we're making a lot of money off this. So it has its pros and cons, because now we're in a rush doing this, but we're also making the crap load of money off this. If you guys see what I mean. Also, cutting this up, all the weeds are going to be gone. And with the weeds gone, that means we can get better yields out of the grass field in the upcoming years and mowing sessions, as you would call it, which is good and exactly what we want. Because silage is our best moneymaker right now. But let's get on with the time lapse. So you guys don't want to hear me blabber on for any longer, probably. Alright, guys, we are back after that long, long time lapse for me and a actually pretty long time lapse for you guys. Probably it'll be a few minutes, like, 6, 7, 8 minutes, maybe, if I'm correct about my editing techniques. But nevertheless, we got all mowed up. It's 8:24, so it's been like, what, 30 minutes since the last update. Why am I connecting that? I don't need to mow anymore because if I do, I think I have a sneaking suspicion that I already have too much grass mowed up. But it was the only way to make this field work, the way that I cut it up at the top. So if I do have too much, well, that sucks. If I don't have enough, well, I'm not cutting more, so. This should be at the least 70,000 liters altogether total. Like final count, at least 70,000. Which you guys already knew by the start of this video, because I've said it multiple times that it's going to be 70,000 or I'm gonna keep on mowing. And again, in case you missed it earlier, that 70,000 is because at the current price that the silage is selling for, 70,000 liters is about $40,000 at the current price, which is like $56 per 1,000 liter. I know, it's not good. The economy here is hard. Like, literally. But hey, I understand because I'm the only farmer working here. And they can basically charge me whatever they want. By the way, I don't know how much fuel's going to cost for this tractor, and we're already at a half a tank. So, yeah, that's the thing. But we also were working this non-stop for 1.6 hours. And the only real break it got was driving to the store. That's like straight up facts. So I mean, 2 hours, well, 1.6, so 3 hours of just constant work until I would run out of fuel, about 3 hours. That's honestly not bad. I mean, you know, eventually when we can afford a new tractor, that would be pretty terrible. We can only get 3 hours of work out of it off of one tank. That would not be good. But for this tractor and for the other tractor, 3 hours is pretty damn good. Now I'm really hoping that this ferments overnight. Because if it doesn't, then well, we might be screwed. Like literally, if this doesn't ferment overnight, because I think with the rate that our fields are growing, the field will be ready to harvest by tomorrow here. So if this doesn't grow overnight, we're literally screwed, I think. So that's what, 45,000 liters? So, yeah, not bad. That was like what, two and a bit rows fill up. We might be able to cut more. By the way, I don't know why my controller keeps on doing that. I mean, I'm pressing down L1 or whatever it's called on this Xbox controller, LT or whatever, LB, something like that. I'm pressing down, I guess not pressed down hard enough. Like, I think I might invest. I mean, I just got this controller a few weeks ago, like last week. So, I mean, like, yeah, I might invest in a better controller, like an actual Xbox controller. I don't know. Maybe not, maybe I will. But, that's why I kept on getting out my tractor during the time lapse. By the way, we're going to need to cut more. Are you serious, man? Alright, alright. I'm doing everything else off recording. I need to cut more, and I'm definitely compacting off recording. I don't think I bring myself to compact on recording. So this is going to be 60,000 this load, if I did maths correctly. 60,000 in there. So there are 3 loads, 45. So, yeah, 60. We probably have another load, so that'll be 75. And then, depending on what we can fit on. By the way, I need compactness gonna be a bitch. I'm just gonna put that out there, but I'm doing this to fit as much as I can. Since I'm doing the compact and off recording, I can take as long as I want for that. Put the loader down and put it on, and let's pick up some more of this. I'm happy that this works. Let's just Just put that out there. That it works being like dragging on the ground all the time. And if it didn't work, well, we would be screwed. Because all the other ones are bigger than this. We could get another tractor, but we also don't have that money. But off recording, I'm probably going to cut down more grass. Because I want more. I want as much as I can actually fit in there. But hey, whatever we end up with today, you'll get the final numbers that we end up with. Our goal was 70,000 liters. And I think we are going to reach that goal. Just about reach it. Damn, so yeah, this tractor is getting more dirty and more dirty. Probably off recording, I'm going to cut up all this. Just all this with these bushes if I can. Because I want that to go. I do not want that, and yeah. I have the power to. I think this is going to be the first time I'll actually be doing stuff off camera in this series. But it's also going to be boring if I do it on camera, and I'm sure none of you guys would watch. But let's move this out the way. We'll just turn the lights off. Alright, we have got 71,000. Alright. So, we met our goal. If I could get a couple thousand more, then we may be able to purchase the harvester fully on silage. But we'll see in the next episode. Yeah, stick around, subscribe, hit the like button so you can see the next episode, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day, guys.